Hello everyone, it's Diego here, and in this video we're going to be building an AI value packed lead magnet or the framework in make.com in order to build any kind of AI lead magnet, right? I see a lot of lead magnets right now being so trash basically, and I have had a lot of clients that actually have requested for this kind of service. So I wanted to make an extensive video on how to build AI value pack lead magnets. As you can see, you can deliver fully custom lead magnets for your potential clients, which can be fully custom marketing strategies and plans based on their information, which can be a fully evaluation on their website if you're running a web design company, whatever you can imagine. If it's coming from a form, we could use web scrapers to scrape on their website, check out a few data points, and then build a strategy based on that. It really the possibilities are endless. And today we're gonna build this framework I'm talking to you guys about. In this case, we're gonna build a custom marketing plan for our potential customers, right? This is just an example I'm gonna build out for you. So you can take a look at like kind of how this can work for your own business, right? And now I'm going to show you guys how this system works. So the automation basically works like this, right? Let's say you have a form just like mine right here in my resource section where you can gain access to templates, etc. And you have this basic form, but you want to make your lead magnets more valuable. You kind of want them to be more engaging, and you want to capture more leads with it, right? That's why I built this. This is an example of a lead magnet for a marketing plumbing company, which when run or when client submits a response, we will scrape that website, we will get a lot of information, we will create a basic marketing strategy, we will create a social media post with its image and a checklist. We will create the documents compiling every single part of that information. We will download the documents and we will put it to sleep so that the person thinks a human is actually writing it, and then we will deliver the lead magnet via email. And as you can see, I just got the email about 4 minutes ago, and this is what we're gonna be receiving. Of course, this is not formatted because that's not really the important part. Of course, you can format it if you want. It's gonna be an HTML format, but anyways, I'm gonna show you guys how to build everything step by step. It's kind of more complicated that you would expect, but we're gonna run this through in today's video. Okay guys, so let's just jump into the video. Bye-bye. Works. Okay, now that you guys saw how this system kind of works, let's go here to make.com, which you can find the link for in the description, and I'm gonna delete this actually. But anyways, as you can see, we're gonna build a marketing plumbing company lead magnet, right? So we're gonna offer plumbing companies this lead magnet, which will basically give them a full marketing strategy based on the form they answer, right? So what kind of information we need? Now we ask ourselves, right? We of course need their name of the owner, we need their email, we need the phone number, we need the website. The industry we already have it, so we don't really need that. So we need the target audience as well, like what kind of audience they're targeting, their location for sure, the current marketing channels they're using, their revenue, current revenue, revenue target maybe. And you see we're getting some data points that we can then input to our kind of system, and we can build custom plans based on these data points, right? So I'm just gonna, for this example, I'm not gonna create the form on Typeform or on Airtable, which I usually do. For this example, I'm just gonna set a few variables so we can just get started with this as soon as possible, like set multiple variables, as you can see right here. And I'm just gonna set these variables so we can test the whole automation out very easily without having to fill the form and then check again. You know what I mean. So the first variable is gonna be the name, right? We want to see the name of the owner, and for this example, I'm gonna do Diego. That's my name, right? Well, actually, it's just the first name. Now we want also their email so we can deliver the lead magnet, right? Okay, now we want the phone number, and I'm just gonna put not my phone number, but a random example. Now we're gonna need their website as well, so I'm just gonna put my own website. I'm just gonna copy it from here. Yeah, just like that. What else do we need? We need their location. The location, and we're just gonna say we are from San Diego, California. Okay. And with this, we have a lot of information already, but if you want to get more, like the kind of target audience, the plumbing company, like the kind of people they want to target, right? Maybe it's just, it can be business, homeowners, whatever, right? Maybe it's commercial. It's a commercial plumbing company, right? In San Diego and California area. Okay. So maybe it's the current marketing channels they're using to grow. They can maybe they answer like they're using Facebook, and maybe you have the like multiple options, right? Maybe you have Facebook button, then you have an Instagram button, like for them to choose, right? So we're gonna set Facebook, and oh, we got the form basic already, the basic like form format, which is gonna give you multiple variables. I'm not gonna build the form like I said, but we can just continue moving on. So now let's say this form is submitted, right? This form is submitted, and we got the all the variables from that form, right? What we need to do now is we need to actually start generating whatever we want to generate. In this case, it will be a marketing strategy for this lead plumbing company. So what we're gonna use to do that, we're gonna use either OpenAI or Claude, Anthropic Claude, whatever AI you want to use. In this case, I'm gonna use ChatGPT, just old ChatGPT. For this, I'm just gonna do a completion. In this completion, we will get the generate marketing. Maybe we'll generate the marketing basic strategy, right? Basic strategy. Okay. We'll generate this marketing basic strategy, which will basically tell the company what they're doing currently and what they could be doing, like in a description, right? And then maybe we can offer them also like let's say you're doing social media posts, so we create like 5 template social media, like 1, 2, 3, let's say 3 social media posts, right? Media post, 3 free social media posts. So we're gonna generate the marketing basic strategy, the 3 free social media posts, and what else we can offer them. We could probably also do step by step what they need to do now, right? Because the strategy will lay out like the basics, or we could create a checklist for them, right? Create a checklist, generate checklist, right? Let's say this is what you offer on your lead magnets, and you are doing all of this manually, or you have a basic doc that they need to read and they need to create this on their own. Well, this is now we're gonna be created for them, right? Just just thanks to our prompting and what we're gonna do here with ChatGPT. Now, after we create this, we could of course like, let's say we want to add it all to a Google Docs. create a document. We'll create a document, and then we'll probably save the document. Probably download the document and then send it over to the clients, right? But we're gonna do this a little later. We're just gonna focus on what's happening here with ChatGPT. So yeah, after the form is submitted, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go here to ChatGPT to generate the first basic marketing strategy, right? Let's say before you want to generate the marketing strategy, you want a little bit more insight on the company, right? You want a little bit more insight on what they do. Maybe they didn't respond the form. Maybe you don't get a lot of specifically detailed responses, basically because it's probably because of an ad and people don't want to spend too much time on it, right? Let's say that's the case. We can add a basic like HTTP basically okay, so now moving into the AI and kind of getting the information from the form stuff. Let's say you want to research the person first, right? Because what I said, you don't get enough information. You can actually do this by just retrieving the website they give you, right? And the easiest way you can do this, of course there are multiple ways, right? But the easiest way is just to make a request right here, and make a request, put the client's website, and this is a simple web scraper. Of course you can just retrieve like the titles, the headers, etc. Look right here, you can select what kind of information you want to retrieve. This is just a simple example of what you can do, right? So that you get a kind of an idea, right? So yeah, as you can see, the URL, you put here the website, the kind of content you want. In this case, maybe I just want the HTML, and I'm just gonna parse the response as well. Well, maybe not the HTML, but just select text and plain, right? I'm just gonna disconnect this for now. Let me see on link, and I'm just gonna click run, right? As you can see, we got all the website information data, as you can see right here. This gives us a lot of information to play with, right? Of course, there's a lot of ways to format this data, which I didn't do. But yeah, as you can see, you can give yourself an idea. You just get the website and you can get all the information and with this data you can like input it to ChatGPT to generate even more customized strategies, plans, whatever you're doing, right? But in this example, we're just gonna, well, if you want, we can keep this so you guys have it in the template, right? But yeah, let's go over to the AI part, right? First thing you will need to do is just actually connect your OpenAI API. Now you're gonna select create chat completion. You're gonna select the model, which I like to just select the GPT-4o system, right? Because it's pretty good, right? The first thing we're gonna do every time is just select the system role and the user. The system is kind of giving the AI the instructions. Here you don't put any variables, and the user part is where you put the variables, right? And the max tokens, I always like to set it to 0 so that it's the default limit, right? Okay, as for generate marketing basic strategy, right? So you can train your AI however you want, and the more time you spend in this, the better your lead magnet will be, right? So it's definitely worth it to like dedicate a couple of hours into training your AIs, kind of seeing what the AI is better for your specific use case, right? And on the system part, you're gonna tell it how it should act and what it should do, right? Depending on the user's response. So you are a marketing specialist for our marketing plumbing agency. You are tasked to create marketing 2-paragraph plans. No, maybe more than 2 paragraphs. 4 paragraph. Let's say 4 paragraph plans, where you are given a current client situation, let's say the strategy is structured like this. And let's say the first paragraph is gonna lay out the current situation of the client, right? Lay out the current situation of the client, right? So the client is getting, let's say 5 clients a month, or what we said, like 2 clients a month. He is gonna reiterate that and say that in the first line, right? And the second line is gonna say a layout or mention the problem with the current situation for the clients, right? So like I said, it's gonna lay out that the client's getting 2 clients every single month that are worth each about $5,000 a month. $5,000, but it cost them what we said, 2.5K to get it. So it's kind of not really profitable, right? So yeah. For number 3, we're just gonna mention ideas of things they can do to get more clients and bring profitability, right? And lastly, just gonna lay out some examples of similar companies that had the same problem, right? Okay, so let's say the user is going to give you multiple points of information for you to base your responses on. And let's say you got this document, right? Let's say you got a document where you got all of this, which is like information on past clients, whatever you want to add to ChatGPT as dynamic per se. If you don't want to add dynamic and just static things like maybe a knowledge base you want to add to the ChatGPT, you can do that by, instead of creating a basic completion prompt, it's pretty much the same. You'll add a message and assistant, which you can message a trained assistant on your data already, right? But I like to just for the sake of this video, I would like to just keep the completion, right? Because it's really powerful, and it can get to the same level without really no downside. But let's say you want to add some information, you worked with the clients in the past, and you got that information in your CRM. You can look up, like, let's say you're using HubSpot, you can look at HubSpot and like get a record, right? Search for CRM objects. You could definitely do this, right? and then you could get information from HubSpot and input it to ChatGPT as well. In this case, we're not going to do that, but yeah, let's continue. Okay, so the user is going to give you multiple points of information for you to base your responses on, right? Okay, in this case, the name, we're going to give the name, the website. I don't know why I'm giving it the website, that's better, right? The location. Target audience. Set to commercial. Marketing channels. The current marketing channels. Okay, what else? The revenue. Current revenue, the desired revenue. The new clients per month. New clients per month. Leads coming in. You can say 5 amounts per lead. You can say 1,500, right? It's coming in, it's actually 5, and this is all dynamic. You can change it over right here. That's why I use the set multiple variables. But yeah, I mean, we could run this already and receive the first 4 paragraphs of our actual lead magnet. AI lead magnet, right? So we're gonna actually try this out, right? So we want to see how this currently works. Okay, let's run this once just for you guys to see how what I'm getting with this, right? So here it is, and here is basically what you get, which is gonna be the chat completion, which is going to be right here, or the result, which is the same thing, right? So Diego, the owner of Skillstream.io, operates in San Diego, California, focused primarily on commercial plumbing services. Currently, Skillstream.io is generating monthly revenue, 10,000. Diego's marketing efforts, channels to Facebook and a local newspaper. Like I told the AI, this is going to be the current situation of the clients. Now the main problem Diego's facing, current marketing channels are not generating enough leads to meet the desired revenue target. Okay, that's perfect. It's perfect. Expand digital marketing, SEO and content marketing, email and marketing campaigns, partnerships and referrals. Examples of similar companies with the same problem. Like this is getting the commercial HVAC company in Las Vegas constraints to limited marketing channels. And here is just ChatGPT giving an example, even though it wasn't provided with any information, but this is it will be provided the information if you're like doing it for your own business. So like I told you, this is gonna be like really helpful, because you're now creating like the custom marketing strategy for your clients instead of just a generic one, right? Okay, so now we're gonna generate 3 free social media posts, and it's gonna be basically the same process. I'm just gonna cut to the parts, or not cut, but you guys gonna go with me, and we're gonna create the same basic instructions for ChatGPT to create 3 social media posts, right? In this case, it's gonna be the system, it's gonna be the user, and basically we're just gonna copy and paste this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna generate them 3 social media posts, which we could also generate images for. Let's say you want to generate images for them, right? We could also generate some images for them. Okay, and we can add them to the document later. Okay, So we want to generate some images for them. What we could do, and let's say we were just gonna be creating like 3 free social media posts. Let's just generate one, right? One free social media post. Yeah, because 3 is too much. So let's just create and generate an image and use DALL-E 3 for it. And let's just create the prompt over here, right here, right? This is just gonna be generate post image. And let's just connect that as well. Okay. So right here, we're just gonna put your pretty much the same instructions as over here. You're a marketing specialist for a marketing plumbing company. You're tasked to create a free post for our clients social media. The post needs to be relevant to our clients' business, right? So it needs to be relevant to our client's business, and the format of this should be the following. And we could do this, right? Should be the following. And we could say is the post, and we can just add the text right here and just the image. Also adds image generating instructions with AI, right? Image instructions, and we can add the text. Well, we're gonna add it. We're gonna create this in a JSON format, so you can just use just separate these variables. It should be in JSON object format. Let's just run this again. Oh, well, actually, let's just parse JSON. This is just to once you get the responses from ChatGPT, you can separate them. And actually, okay, I did forgot the JSON format structure, but it's pretty much this. You just remove the brackets and just like that, right? And just gonna click save, and it's gonna parse it, and it's gonna generate the instructions. I'm sorry about that, guys. That shouldn't have happened, but here we are back at it, right? So what you need to do is just wait for it to generate, and it's supposed to parse correctly. Now now that it parses correctly, we can add the prompts right here. Let me save this and give it a little load. Okay, once we do this, we are able to generate the image, right? The image instructions are going to be right here. So we're gonna receive. I don't know if we should do it on a URL format or as an image file that I'm gonna see right now in the Google document. Just gonna keep it there, and we're just gonna add the variable from here that passes through here, and that goes through here. So it's basically ChatGPT telling ChatGPT what image to generate, right? We don't have to really do anything right there. And finally, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add to the checklist, right? What we're gonna do right here is we're gonna the same ChatGPT 4.0 system, and we're gonna say system user. Pretty much the user will be everything right here. Or maybe we could add the input from the basic marketing strategy from here. So basic marketing strategy, we're gonna add this, and here is a context, and we can maybe add maybe that's the only thing we need to add, really. I mean, the other stuff, it's already in there, right? So what we're gonna just say is just you are a marketing specialist for a plumbing company. Your job is to generate checklists for companies of 5 to 10 things they need to do in order to achieve their revenue goals. Use your knowledge to generate these checklists, right? And you can say outputs should only contain a checklist with a question. Let's say you want to add an emoji, right? Box, maybe something like this, right? With a checklist emoji in the beginning. Alright, so after you do this, you're going to set the max tokens to 0. This will generate the checklist, basically. Now, let's try everything out so we verify everything actually works. And we can actually start, adding the lead to our CRM or doing some cool stuff with it too, right? Okay, so as you guys can see, this actually works. And now what we can start doing is we can start putting this all together in a neat and nice looking documents, right? So to do this, we're gonna just generate the document. And we forgot something. Before we do this, we actually forgot to add the lead to our CRM first, which is what we basically need to do first. So we just need to unlink this and add whatever CRM you typically use. In this example, I'm just going to use Airtable and just create a record, which is my usual CRM I practically always use. Let's say I want to add to the email list. To add, this is like my CRM basically. As you can see, lead magnet to email list. I got everyone here. So the name, let's say it's the full name, the email, the phone, the website right here. And these are probably looking to increase solutions, the monthly revenue, the status is gonna be just submitted. Okay, we add that lead to CRM, right? Add to CRM, and we're good. Okay, now that we added the lead to the CRM, we can maybe add a status to like lead magnet being generated, and lastly right here we can add the status to lead magnet delivered, just so we can keep track of things more easily, right? Right here where it says create a document, we're gonna actually create our document. Of course, it's loading, it's taking a little bit of time, and the name of the document is gonna be custom marketing plan for Plus, of course, the name. And we can add the name of my company right here. Let's say it's plumbing row.co, something like that, or .com. This is just an example. And as for the content, we can now say this will be an HTML format. So if you want to format any titles, anything, you can just add with basic, HTML. Okay, sounds good. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this by itself. And I'm just going to Diego. Oh no, I gotta do this. Oh, this is so painful. This is just an example. There's gonna be an URL, for example. And this is gonna just generate a random document, right? This document is gonna be just an example. Yeah, as you can see it now, it's generates it without HTTP. But I want to do, so I just want to retry that. It probably works though already because it doesn't have the ChatGPT. But what we could do now is, because you can embed images and make it look more pretty than this. Of course, it's gonna look more pretty than this. This was just an example, but like I said, you got the flexibility of using HTML, and if you don't know anything about HTML, you can just use ChatGPT as I do, right? Now we're gonna set up the email. For this, you just need to connect your email connection, which is, I just connected it right here. Save message after sending. No, because it saves already automatically. I'm just gonna send it to this email. Subject is gonna be your marketing custom marketing strategy is ready. And we can add the name if you want. Is ready, Diego. And content type we can add as a plain text, and we can just add hello, check out your strategy PDF right here. And then we can add an attachment, and then we can add this which says download a document, right? And it's pretty much done, right? Now we just click OK, save it. Oh, I forgot something. If you guys want like to wait a couple minutes just so it doesn't look that artificial intelligence-y, like an AI created this document for you, what you could do is just add a sleep module, right? How do you add the sleep module? You go to tools and you go here to sleep, and you can delay the amount of seconds which the automation will wait until it's run, right? I will just set it to 300, or just set it to 1 for now because we want to test it, right? But you can just wait for like 5 minutes. Wait 5 minutes, and then send the email, right? And yeah, it's pretty much all done. We just need to run it once and see what it comes up with, right? Let's see the results, and I'm going to be checking my email. Let me go to my email so I can find it once it's generated, right? Okay, so I received that Gmail, so I'm gonna go to my Gmail, and it's gonna be right here. Your custom marketing strategy is ready, Diego. Hello, check out your strategy PDF right here. And it's right here, as you can see. custom marketing plan for Diego, current situation of the client, social media post, attention San Diego business owners, are you looking for reliable and efficient plumbing? Here's a checklist. Okay, it's all pretty much as we expected, and as I told you guys, this is not as pretty as we want it to be, but this really doesn't matter because we got the gist of it. We got like the framework for it. We just need to change this to HTML format like you see right here, right? Anyways, so I mean, this was pretty much the build. Let's just, if you guys want to use it, yeah, you will be able to just gain access to it by joining my email list or my lead magnet, right? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got a lot of value from this, like always. And yeah, I mean, this can help tremendously your business, and it will if you implement it the correct way, if you prompt it the right way. And yeah, this was a pretty long video, and I hope you guys subscribe and like if you want the video. And like I said, all the links, templates are gonna be down below in the description if you want to support the channel, and just, you know, implement some kind of this system into your business. You can just book a call down below. All right, see you guys in the next video, and yeah, bye bye.